Okay guys, today we're gonna react to something you will see in the video title, because you read the title of course, right? Okay. So yeah, let's start.
Bill's Cipher. Out of all of the countless mysteries within Gravity Falls, there's only one that no.
Do you guys watch Gravity Falls? Because I don't. Okay, just I'm not gonna be the allegations. Okay, just sorry for stopping.
Nobody can solve. A being from another dimension whose goal is to get his third form and liberate this dimension just like his. Because only the mind of God can solve this mystery. But to get this knowledge, you have to shake the devil's hand. Stanford Bynes traveled to Gravity Falls to solve the mysteries surrounding the town. After years of studying, he made 3 journals to keep a record of everything that he learned. He realized that the source of this weirdness must be seeping into Gravity Falls from another dimension, so he built a polydimensional meta-vortex.
Is this real? Because I don't know, I never watched Gravity Falls. Maybe it's real, just stay real in the comments, okay?
To find the source. After an accident, Stanford saved Fiddleford's life by pulling him out of the portal, but he started talking nonsense. Reversing what he said, it translates to Bill's Cipher, triangle. He tells Stanford that when gravity falls and Earth becomes sky, fear the beast with just one eye. But what is it that he saw? Stanford himself gets trapped in the dimension, and when he returns years later, he said that he met a being more terrifying than anything he's ever seen. He put a warning within his book to warn everyone that out of everything in Gravity Falls, don't summon this being at all cost. This being takes the form of the Eye of Providence, or the all-seeing Eye of God. When he's first summoned, time stops the...
Wait. There's a US dollar bill. This is the US dollar bill, right? I think I'm not wrong. This is the US dollar bill. Wait. I thought there was in the US dollar bill. What the hell? 499? This. Isn't this? This. Yeah, this is it. Guess I was right.
Or the all-seeing Eye of God. When he's first summoned, time stops to absolute zero and the color of the world fades away. He's a nigh-omniscient demon, as he knows all of the darkest secrets in human history. And he knows that this dimension is going to burn like the rest. He knows lots of things.
Bill knows the exact date and times of everyone's death.
Whoa, don't have a heart attack, you're not 92 yet.
He said the reality is an illusion and the universe as we know it is a hologram. He explains that he's a being of pure energy and exists in quantum uncertainty as everything that he is. He's also...
What kind of pure energy? What energy? Could be, dark matter. Okay, I'm not gonna...
It was stated that Bill's Cipher is a threat to the entire multiverse of Gravity Falls, which is stated to have up to 11 dimensions. To put it into perspective, the world of Gravity Falls, or our world, would be the 4th dimension, as it has 3 spatial dimensions and 1 time dimension. And Bill is a threat to the 5th, 6th, 7th, all the way up to the 11th dimension, looking down on creation, truly being the Eye of God. He's able to warp the reality of the world, taking the form of the moon and pulling Dipper into his own dimension where time is stopped. He makes deals with the characters in the show, allowing him to possess their body. and can manipulate his size to become larger than the planet itself. Bill lived in the nightmare realm, which is not only described as being a place that lacks laws such as physics and causality, but also outside the flow of time. When the rift that's
What realm?
Bill lived in the nightmare realm, which is not only described as being a place that lacks laws such as physics and causality, but also outside the flow of time. When the rift that separated the real world and the nightmare realm was shattered, Bill's dream became a reality as the two worlds flooded into one another, bringing hell on earth. Weirdmageddon. Changing the intro of the show and now having control over the real world, Bill was able to achieve his third dimensional form, and he was able to kill Time Baby, who had control over all of time throughout the infinite multiverse. He turned Gravity Falls into a world straight out of a nightmare, as he created bubbles of pure madness that drives people insane from being inside one for only a few seconds. No diddy. He imprisoned Mabel in an alternate reality where all of her dreams came true, and he explained that time is dead, meaning has no meaning, existence is upside down, and he reigns supreme, sitting on his throne of frozen humans writhing in agony. He says he has control over all of space, matter,
And now that dumb baby's out of the way,
time itself, having absolutely infinite power over everything. At the end of the series, when Bill is trapped inside Stan's mind about to be erased, he says something interesting.
Can you just escape? Can you just escape? Just escape, bro.
Listening to this, it sounds like absolute nonsense, but when you play it in reverse, in the Gravity Falls book titled Dipper and Mabel and the Curse of the Time Pirate's Treasure, in this story, Dipper and Mabel fly through hyperspace and end up in a white void. They ask where they are, and a voice answers them saying that they are in the time and space between time and space. The voice is coming from an axolotl who's alone in the void. He tells them that he will answer any one question that they ask. Dipper asks this being, "What do you know about Bill's Cipher?" The axolotl responds, 60 degrees that come in threes, watch from within birch trees, saw his own dimension burn, misses home and can't return. Says he's happy, he's a liar, blame the arson for the fire. If he wants to shirk the blame, he'll have to invoke my name. One way to absolve his crime, a different form, a different time. Overall, Bill's Cipher would scale to hyperversal with immeasurable speed. And shout out to Kane who dropped 50 to sponsor this video, because in the end, this demon leaves more questions than answers. And after invoking his name, is this being still alive? A different form, a different time. But what form could he possibly take on next? But I guess it's not up to him to choose.
eeny, meeny, miny.
Nescafe
Bro, what
3 in
is
1.
it?
Aroma dan rasa untuk bangkit sa penuh hati.
Just type this out.
Minecraft Steve. When thinking of the strongest characters in gaming, there's one you'd least expect. Within the world of Minecraft, where imagination is strength, but Steve's strength is beyond imagination, the builder of worlds and the world itself. So how strong is Steve from Minecraft? Let's start pretty small. Steve can casually destroy silverfish, creatures that violently fragment cubic meters of stone, equivalent to 0.016 tons of TNT, which is enough force to reduce an entire room to rubble with his bare fist. But he doesn't stop there, as he survives direct lightning strikes worth at least 5 gigajoules of energy, which is wall-level durability. Scaling him even higher with weapons, he starts
It's more than what is called the Iron Man, like with the electric wood guy. With in his reactors like 3 gigajoules. Yeah, that's
killing titans like the Ender Dragon and the Wither, both capable of destroying dozens of diamond blocks and tanking explosions equivalent to 30,000 TNT blasts, powerful enough to vaporize cubic meters of diamond. That pushes Steve's attack potency to large country level, putting his destructive capacity on par with modern nuclear weapons. But his lifting strength is something that's really interesting. We all know Steve can carry a full inventory with an ender chest packed with shulker boxes, and each one of those can be filled up with netherite. That adds up to about 8.4 billion kilograms. To put that into perspective, that's heavier than the entire Pyramid of Giza stacked onto his shoulders like it's another mining trip. But actually it wouldn't end here. Using a NASA-grade supercomputer, players discovered that you can fill a chest with netherite, copy the NBT data, and repeat this process until you hit the NBT depth limit. That means Steve could hypothetically repeat this process 171 times, allowing him to lift a massive 7.64 times 10 to the 561 kilograms. And I know this number looks confusing, but you have no idea how big this number
How
actually
big is it? Let me just
1 kilograms.
7.64. 7.64 times. I know everyone knows the learn this, right? Not like only me, right? Then how to do that symbol? This and then 561. How much? Okay, so this is how much it cost. How much is it? 764 followed by 557 zeros. It's more than Google Plus. And that's heavy.
And I know this number looks confusing, but you have no idea how big this number actually is. For comparison, the entire observable universe weighs around 10 to the 53 kilograms, meaning Steve casually carries weight greater than 10 octillion universes stacked together. Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. But here's where the floodgates really open. Steve doesn't just exist in the overworld, he builds the game worlds themselves, constructing structures, space-times, and dimensions within his own thoughts. These realities are stacked on realities, universes within universes, and Steve imagines all of them into being, putting him at high multiversal, as he's superior to the very cosmology that he dreams into existence. And then there's the lore. Steve is declared to be light and darkness itself, not separate from anything in existence, implying that he is space itself, time itself, and all.
Why do I feel like this is like too serious? Like serious, like so serious.
Concepts tied to his reality. This scales him to outer versal because he's not bounded by physics or dimensions, but encompasses them as abstraction.
There's no physics. But building has no physics. Falling is physics. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop pausing.
The entire Minecraft multiverse is basically a recursive dream within him. Each dream stacks infinitely higher than the last, where Steve's dreams become bigger than any reality that could possibly contain them. As for speed, on the surface, Steve dodges arrows moving at 420 meters a second, making him supersonic without any equipment. Potions like swiftness will get him even faster, letting him outrun Olympic sprinters by magnitudes. On blue ice, he blitzes at 72 meters a second, and with enchantments like soul speed and depth strider, he's able to break hundreds of meters per second range, placing him at subsonic to supersonic movement. But Steve's true speed isn't bounded to human physics. Through code manipulation, potion stacking, and attribute amplification, Steve is able to achieve infinite speed, existing beyond finite measurement at the highest cosmological level. His speed
What is finite? What is finite? What is finite? Okay, I still don't understand.
becomes irrelevant because time, motion, causality themselves are mere toys to his existence. Physically, his striking power starts at wall level, shattering through stone and tanking lightning. With equipment, he scales to country level, rivaling war machines and nuclear devastation. But once you acknowledge that his damage is infinite, he directly scales to his higher dimensional existence. Steve's striking strength ascends to high multiversal plus, and at the peak of the cosmology where his fists don't swing in a world without structure, reality itself breaks, as his punches are literally conceptual that break through the fabric of space, time, and abstraction. In terms of durability, barehanded, Steve survives gassed fireballs and charged creeper explosions, building to wall-level attacks. With his armor, he's able to withstand dragon fire and wither blast, capable of plowing through diamond structures, scaling him to country-level durability. But his durability is almost irrelevant here because Steve is
Don't forget, with the story he's supposed to survive. Also, Hero Brian, like, you can see it like there. Hero Brian is supposed to survive. And the 303 was to survive, yes, okay.
unkillable, as he has type 1 through 9 immortality, ranging from biological regeneration to conceptual invulnerability. Even if his existence is erased on an abstract level, Steve regenerates, scaling his healing factor beyond gods themselves. Combine this with his respawn mechanic and death becomes an inconvenience, not an end. Steve doesn't sleep, he doesn't fatigue, and he doesn't stop. He can wander deserts for days, mine through infinite caverns, and fight endlessly as long as he has food. In creative mode, stamina itself becomes irrelevant. He's inexhaustible, moving with the endurance of a god whose very essence sustains him. Steve's range is also a terrifying scope. He begins with 3 meters of melee, extends to hundreds of meters with bows and tridents, then escalates to universal reach via portals and teleportation. At his highest, his range becomes irrelevant because he doesn't attack within space, he attacks as space itself. And here's where Steve leaves the mortal plane entirely. His arsenal is ridiculous. He is weapon master as he can create and wield any weapon imaginable. Genius intelligence as he constructs complex redstone technology and multiverse spanning structures. Stealth mastery as he can ambush enemies unseen. And you can even argue omnipresence as he's described as the universe itself, embodying light, darkness, time, and space. He has immortality types 1 through 9 from biological survival to conceptual resurrection. He has reality warping as he removes
Why do you keep saying complex words, but I don't understand what you're saying?
entire creations from existence, bending reality to his will. He has a non-corporeal form as his avatars are merely projections, and his true being is beyond form. He has homing attacks that overwhelms his enemies with a barrage of projectiles. He has acausality as he's unbounded by cause and effect. Ridiculous regeneration as he restores himself even from existence erasure. Durability negation as potions and enchantments bypass conventional defense. He has teleportation and summoning via commands, eggs, and the codes of creation itself. Non-physical interaction as he fights entities without form like Vex. He has flight via creative mode, scaling up to true flight beyond physics. Conceptual and causality manipulation as he alters abstractions and causality itself. He can also dimensionally travel as he traverses through infinite realms without any effort. And information manipulation as he sees through the very code of his universe. He has many more abilities, but these are just the ones that I thought were most important. So to recap, Steve can shatter stones with his fists, tank dragon fire and creeper explosions, and carry a
He can destroy anything with a fist, other than the things that can't be break using a pickaxe or anything else.
weight greater than 10 octillion universes. He moves from supersonic speeds all the way up to infinite motion, regenerates even after his existence is erased, and at his peak he can dream entire outer-versal cosmologies into being. Overall, Steve would scale from high multiversal to outer-versal with infinite to irrelevant speed. And shout out to Hans and Constantine who dropped $270 to sponsor this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. In the end, Steve was just an ordinary miner who began with wooden tools, only to rise as the very embodiment of light, darkness, space, and time. From carrying pyramids in his pocket to dreaming entire multiverses into being, Steve proves that Minecraft was never just a game of blocks and layer. It was the story of a god disguised as a player. What's up guys, it's Divine. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys like and subscribe and
So
hit
yeah guys, that's it. So yeah, goodbye. And then this video is made by official Divine. So yeah, make sure you like subscribe to this video. Is also like this. You'll see like here what you like this artist on it isn't even close. Okay, so yeah, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. I just don't know what to start. Okay, bye bye.